feeling? Like, how's your body? How's your head?
Body feels good. Anxious to get in here and meet everybody, talk with the training staff, and kind of take it from there. But I'm definitely feeling good being back in Ontario, closer to home, closer to family, and excited to be here.
Yeah, because things when you were first here, there's no press conference for you.
It was just you every day.
Well, that was good on you,
every day,
actually.
Frank. Yeah, it was good.
How do you think? How would you describe your career arch, given where it started here in Toronto? Now you're back.
I'd have to think about that more, I guess, thinking back over my career. But it is funny how things work out. My wife and I just, got into our house like 10 days ago. So when she found out yesterday that I was traded back here, she was over the moon. So it's great. It's just good to be back and see some familiar faces around here and be close to family.
Does that comfort, having a wife and having a home, sort of like take away from the pain of what happened earlier this year?
Well, I mean, again, with what happened earlier this year, kind of just bad luck for me there, and did what I had to do. Got down and unfortunately took a hit that kind of derailed the first 6 games for me. So again, just Frank, I'm excited to be here to meet everybody here. Talk to Coach Pop a little bit, Coach Chaplin, Coach Chamberlain, and excited to learn some new things and meet some new people and hopefully start moving in the right direction.
Do you know when both you and the team are looking at a resurrection? You with health concerns and how things have gone the past couple of years, and the team now not starting very well. How are you addressing that in your mind, and how do you see yourself helping out?
Again, I guess for me you could say it's a fresh start, but at the same time, I'm just here to try to be a positive influence in the locker room, try to be a leader, and again, when I'm able to get back onto the field, see how things go.
Do you know when you're going to be good to go?
I don't yet, and again, I've only talked briefly with Coach Pop, and looking forward to meeting the medical staff and all those things.
Can you tell us what exactly the prognosis was? Was it concussion related?
It was, I've met a lot of people these last couple of years, a lot of different doctors and physios and all those different things. And, they say anytime it's a head injury, it's a neck injury, and every time it's a neck injury, it's a head injury. So kind of started with the neck, and, if you guys have done as much reading on it as I have, or unfortunately been as experienced as I am with it, anytime you do something to your neck, you feel it in a lot of different places. So,
how do you feel now?
I feel a lot better than I did obviously 6 weeks ago, and I continue to make progress. And again, there's a lot of people here that have helped me, not specifically in this organization, but in this province, have helped me to get healthier and to feel better.
Zach, can you talk about the conversation that you and Jim Pop and Coach Shane had, just kind of what they want to see from you moving forward here?
Honestly, we haven't talked a ton yet. So again, it's game week for everybody, and we have a bye week here moving forward. So I'm excited to talk to those guys and again get moving in the right direction.
You feel it's a great time for you to come in, especially with the bye, kind of gives you an extra week to prepare if you do get the chance to go in a couple weeks.
Yeah, it definitely being able to get acclimated over a bye week will be helpful. Whether it's getting into the guys, the coaching staff, or getting into the playbook. So all those things are positive things.
As a quarterback, are you excited to play with this wide receiver group? I mean, there's a lot of talent there on the outside of the field for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of great players on that side of the football, especially the receiving core, and kind of been able to admire them from afar the last couple seasons, and anxious to get to work with them.
Did the move come out of the blue?
Yeah, it kind of did actually. I wasn't expecting it, but it's part of the business. So that's pretty much all you can say about it. Anything after that is kind of BS. So it is what it is.
How did you find out about the trade?
Yesterday, I was in the team meeting and went down to the training room yesterday in Saskatchewan and talking to the training staff. What do we have lined up for today from a rehab, I guess, standpoint. And then Jeremy O'Day came in, pulled me out, and said, "We're gonna shoot you straight. We just traded you to Toronto."
What was your initial? What was your initial feeling or reaction when you heard the news?
Indifferent. I don't know. Again, when I first heard, I really didn't think about it. I guess I didn't process it. And then he said, "You're going back home." And I said, "It's a good thing," and I appreciated the way he did it. Just shot me straight, told me what was going on. I got on the phone with my wife, and she was over the moon and very excited about it. So, again, we're close to family. There's a lot of familiar faces in this organization, and excited to be a part of it.
What number are you going to wear, Zach?
What numbers are out there?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. They gave me 17 the first time here, and then I got this ask, and they're like, "You're 17, right?" I'm like, "I don't care." I'm not one of those
So you haven't
guys. I'm not
even
going to pay
thought- you
anybody
haven't
for a
thought-
number.
okay, I'll
No.
go. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Do you see opportunity here?
Of course. Yeah. Like I said earlier, it's a fresh start, and obviously it's an opportunity. For me, it's an opportunity for us as a team and as an organization, and I think the right people are here. And again, I'm excited to get to work with those guys.
The timing is really good. We were talking about the bye week, but also the fact that the team is playing immediately, so you have to display a little bit of patience, I guess, with discussing your role on the team. So there's a little bit of patience that you need the next week or so, the next few days.
For sure. And again, going through the injury that I've sustained this year, you learn how to deal with it with patience. So it's tough. It's tough being a competitor, and you want to get out there, but you have to do what's right for you moving forward. So I've had to learn that the hard way the last couple seasons, unfortunately. But again, things are moving in the right direction, and excited.
So how did it feel when you saw Argo logo you put on the
Feels
shirt?
good. This is nice. It looks like I'm like part of the ops team. Huh?
You can probably be a
It's real
big
nice.
media guy.
One day.
Will you
Me and
be
you
on
have a podcast. It'll be sweet.
Will he be on the sidelines tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Ask Coach Pop.
You can always come back on my show and do it again.